comes, I will need help from one of you to let him in. Okay? Alright, so what are we going to learn today? First of all, Happy New Year to all of you. Now the question is, what is that we are going to learn today? Any idea? No idea. My question to you all is, what is that we are going to learn today? Yes, Sidhu.
Trigonometry.
Not trigonometry. We are starting geometry. So geometry, when we talk about, let me not rely on my memory. Let me read the topic that I have planned for today. So we'll start with geometry. And in that we will talk about the angles between parallel and intersecting lines, triangle angles, similarity of triangles, and Pythagorean theorem. Many of the things would be new to you guys. When I say Pythagorean theorem, have I proved Pythagorean theorem in the class before?
I think we discussed it.
We discussed it? Okay, so we'll not try proving the Pythagorean theorem then. We will look at application of it, and some of you who have any doubt about it, then we'll come back to it. Okay? So now, Swechha is thinking, is there anything new that I'm going to learn? Yes, there'll be new things that we'll come across. Okay? So let's start with angles or relationship of angles between lines when they are intersecting or not intersecting. What do I mean by that? What do you mean by line intersecting each other in simplest possible way or simplest form? Can you describe what do you mean by lines intersecting each other?
Like the lines just like connecting inside.
Meeting somewhere, crossing each other, right? So let's say I have two lines. They don't seem to be intersecting, correct? What are they called? Parallel lines. Will they ever intersect each other if I extend them?
No.
No? So that is the property of a parallel line or property of a pair of parallel lines. Meaning, if you have two lines called as parallel lines, they will never meet each other. No matter how far you extend them. No matter how much scribbling I do on the wall. Yes.
So like both the lines have to be traveling like moving in the same angle, right? In the direction?
I don't know. If I would want to worry about the angle. These are also parallel lines.
Yeah.
This is also parallel lines. But when I'm looking at parallel lines, I'm not actually worrying about the angle. Okay? Hey Kian. So this is a parallel line, this is also a pair of parallel lines, this is also a pair of parallel lines. And I'm not worrying about the angles right now, I'm just worrying about one unique property of Kian has joined from two devices. Okay. Yeah. So here, yeah. Yes.
The other one, it made me rejoin for some reason. So I'm on the same device. I rejoined, but it's like
Don't worry about it. So this one property. Okay. So for the kids who have joined now, hey Banas, hi Kian, wish you both Happy New Year, because I said Happy New Year to everybody else who was there in the class before. So we are starting with a unit which is geometry, and that is where we'll talk about different types of relationship between the angles of intersecting and non-intersecting lines. Then we'll talk about angles of triangles, and then do some interesting funky stuff with those angles. Okay? So we are starting with the first thing, which is called yeah, Joe. Okay. So I see some of you are coming as 7.5, 7.6, 7.4. My request to you all would be make sure that you are here in the class by sharp 7. Okay. Otherwise, I will keep on opening, closing the door, and kids will think that why we have not started yet. Because we are closing by sharp 8, right? So we have to start at sharp 7. Okay. Now coming back to this one. So we are starting with the unit geometry. And we are going to talk about different types of angles and some interesting concepts around that we'll use. Okay. So whoever has joined late, don't worry about it. We are not missing anything. So we are starting with. So this unit we are talking about angles and relationship between intersecting and non-intersecting lines. So when we say intersecting line, meaning lines are intersecting each other, meaning they are meeting somewhere. Okay. When we talk about non-intersecting line, that is when we talk about parallel lines, meaning these will not intersect each other. No matter how far you extend them. If I extend this line beyond the board and keep drawing on the wall, this side, keep going to Marco's house and keep drawing it, they will not meet. Why? Because the distance between the two lines remain the same throughout. These are like railway tracks, if you guys have seen. The distance between the two parallel lines always remain the same. No matter if my parallel lines are like this or like this, my perpendicular distance between the two lines remain the same. Yeah? This resembles with the railway tracks, if you guys have seen ever. Yeah? Okay? A good starting point. Now, why I am showing you guys a railway track? Because I wanted to re-emphasize that if you are talking about parallel lines, the distance between the two lines remain the same. You have to keep that in mind. Now, let's look at it. If I have two parallel lines and I have a third line which intersects both of them, what are these two angles called?
Acute.
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 Interior.
Interior. Kian, J. Okay, Adya.
Those angles would be acute.
Okay. Anybody else? Swechha, Kian.
I think they're acute angles.
Acute angle, Sidhu.
Acute angles.
Acute angle. How about these two angles then? Okay.
Exterior.
Exterior. Adya, Kian.
Obtuse. Obtuse.
Okay. Obtuse angle, acute angle. I am not wanting to hear that at all. Yeah.
Is the angle is adjacent to the interior angle?
No. Okay. So Manas, Ayush, have you guys come across this kind of angles before? There's a name for it. Acute angle, obtuse angle, these are measurements. Okay. If my angle is smaller than 90 degree, this is acute angle. Equal to 90 degree, right angle. Greater than 90 degree, obtuse angle. I'm not wanting to hear that. Okay? What I'm trying to figure out is, what is the relationship between these two angles? Don't go by my drawing skills. My drawing skills are pathetic. Okay? Don't assume that I'm even drawing a line here. Is Manas not able to hear me okay?
Manas, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
can you see?
Okay, yeah. Alright. Now I was wondering if Manas is struggling with some problem. Okay.
Yeah, he had a problem with the internet, not internet, the video. He was not able to see his answer.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, we are talking about the property of parallel lines. So when I have a pair of parallel lines and the third line intersects both of them, these angles are called corresponding angles. these two angles, if I call this as angle 1 and this is angle 2, angle 1 and 2 are called corresponding angles. If I call this as angle 3 and this is angle 4, these two are corresponding angles. Yeah.
Yes, sir. How can you like distinguish like about like which ones are corresponding?
I'll come to that. Here, Anita. So I'm giving it a name. 1 and 2 I'm saying corresponding angles. 3 and 4 I'm saying corresponding angles. Even if I have this one as 5 and this one as 6, these are corresponding angles. If this one is 7 and this one is 8, these two are corresponding angles also. Yeah.
Can all of them be like let's say 3, 6, 4, and 5 be corresponding?
No, so I'll give that demarcation here. Okay, so I'm just saying, let's not complicate this. Let's go one by one. Let's take 2 examples. So just make sure that the word or the term corresponding angle gets stuck in your brain. Yeah, everybody. Kian, Adya, Swechha, Manas, Sidhu. Get that word corresponding angle stuck in your brain. Now, yes, Swechha.
Sir, I was trying to like click the video, but I clicked the base by accident.
No worries, brother, it's okay. More you interact with me, happier you make me. Okay. So here, now you guys have got the word or the term stuck in your brain. I'm saying this angle 1 and this angle 2 are corresponding angle. Why? Because let's say this is line A, this is line B, and this is line C. Okay, A and B are parallel lines, and the line C is the intersecting line. Okay, all right. And if you look at angle 1 and 2, there is something similar here. Okay, both the angles are above the parallel lines. Both are above the parallel lines, and both on the same side of the intersecting line also. So 1 and 2 are corresponding angles. If I say this angle 3 and this angle 4 are corresponding angle, you will say I will change my teacher. This teacher is teaching me wrong thing. Okay? Angle 3 and 4 are not corresponding angle because there is nothing common here. See, this guy is on this side of the intersecting line and this guy is on the other side. Okay? This is below this line, this is also below the line, but look at the side. This is not following the same side of the intersecting line. So for angle 3, my corresponding angle will be here. Now these two are corresponding angles because both are on the same side of intersecting line and both are below the 2 parallel lines. Yeah?
Oh, so they just have to be on the same spot on.
There has to be a relationship.
Okay.
See, if I say, let's say, Ayush, you are in which grade? 6th grade. And Grihita, you are in which grade?
6.
You also 6. How about Swechha? 7. If I say Swechha and Ayush have something in common, you guys will say no. Ayush is in 6th grade, Swechha in 7th grade. There is nothing common here. Right? If I would have compared Ayush and Grihita, then there was still a reason for comparing them. They were both in the same grade. Correct? Same way here also, if I say that these two are the corresponding angles, there is a reasoning behind it. And that reasoning is, both have some properties in common. This angle and this angle both are above the 2 parallel lines, right? Above this line and above this line. And on the same side of the intersecting line. Okay? Alright? So, 3 and 4 are corresponding angles. If I give you guys 5, 8, 6 and 7. Your favorite term, 6 and 7, huh? Okay. So between between, I'm just trying to, you have 5, 6, 7 and 8. This is 8. You have 4 angles here. 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, 5, 8, 7 and 6. That's better? You don't have to do 6, 7? Okay. So between these 4 angles, can you guys help me identify which are the pair of corresponding angles? Yep.
So one is 7 and 6.
Okay. Which is the other pair you saw there? Tell me.
5 and 8.
5 and 8. Okay. Anahita?
I was going to say the same thing.
Okay. Grihita?
I was going to say the same thing.
Manas?
I was going to say that.
Same thing. 6 and 7. Okay. Kian A.
Same thing.
Same thing. Don't want to say 6 and 7. Okay. Alright. This 6 and 7 has become such an annoying thing. In my classes, when the kids join online, the AI starts typing 6 and 7. And I get so frustrated with that I have to turn it off during the class. Okay? Alright, so Sidhu is liking 6 and 7, and Naita is.
No, I'm saying no to it.
Kian, don't do that, beta, okay? As soon as you do that, you will see that AI wakes up and starts messing around with the class. Alright, coming back here. So now, what you are seeing here is 7 and 6, these two are corresponding angles because both of them are below the parallel lines and on the same side of the intersecting line. Similarly, 5 and 8 are also corresponding angles because both are above the two parallel lines and on the same side of the intersecting line. Okay? Yes, Naita. Saying something?
Right, so corresponding is corresponding angle just the angles that look the same.
I have not disclosed that yet. What I'm saying is, first is we should be able to identify which are the pair of corresponding angles. Okay? Now, I will show you guys something with my drawing skills. So, if I draw a pair of parallel lines, see, this doesn't look like a parallel line, this is a curve. I will use my phone to help me with this. Oops, my phone doesn't help either. So, these are two parallel lines and this is intersecting line. What I will do now is, I'll disappear for 10 seconds. And pick up this one. What is this called? You guys?
A protractor.
Protractor. Okay. Now, if I look at the measurement of this angle, okay, this one is saying like 70 degrees. And if I measure this one also, 74 degrees. That is because of my drawing skills, okay. But what I'm trying to tell here is that the corresponding angles are same in value, okay, unless you are trying to manually draw it and make a, make this kind of a drawing, okay. But if you do with a regular tool using a scale and you draw it, you will see that the corresponding angles are same in value. That is one rule that you need to be aware of. That if you have a pair of parallel lines and the third line intersects both of them, your corresponding angles will be same in value. Okay? It is like this. You have this is the, see, look at the two sides of the phone, and this is the third line, which is, okay, let's do this. This is the phone, the two edges of the phone, right? This line is intersecting both of them. So when you are sliding it down or moving it up, this angle doesn't change actually. So one thing that you would want to remember is, if you have a pair of parallel lines and the third line intersects both of them, the corresponding angles are same. 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 And you can try doing that, okay? You can draw a parallel line using your scale and try measuring it multiple times. This is a rule that we need to be aware of, yes.
Okay, so that's the first thing we should check when to see if it's a corresponding angle?
You need to know which all are pairs of corresponding angles. And once you identify them, you would know, you can, so let me give you guys an example here. If I say, this is a parallel line and this angle is 72 degrees. Find out the value of this angle. How much is this one? Yep.
108.
Yep. Simple, right? So you'll say this is 72, that means this guy will be 72 because these are corresponding angles. And these two are adding up to become 180. So 180 minus 72 is, yes, Anita.
Yeah, you're like breaking up a lot.
Is it only for Anita or everybody is having difficulty in hearing me clearly?
Only for her, I think she has.
Anita, you will have to probably disconnect and join. Try that works. Yeah. So that's the trick. Okay. I mean, I will always ask you guys. Okay, because if it's a problem with everybody, that means there is something wrong with my internet. If
But
it's a,
it's also breaking up for me a little too.
you got the answer then. Disconnect and join.
So can I use the restroom?
100%. Go ahead. Okay. So, Anita, are you able to hear me okay now? Okay. Yes, Thomas? Now,
No, my screen started glitching a bit.
okay. So, whenever there is a problem, disconnect and join should fix the problem. Okay. So, here, one takeaway so far is if I have a pair of parallel lines and the third line intersects, the corresponding angles are same. That's one concept that we want to take away with us. Okay. Now, we will do some problems relating to this also. Don't worry about it. Now, the second thing that we want to learn is if I have a pair of lines intersecting each other. What is the relationship between this angle and this angle?
Non-corresponding.
They're vertical.
They are what called vertical angles or opposite angles. And they are also the same.
Yeah, they're equal to each other.
They are equal to each other. This one and this one will be equal. This one and this one will be equal. Yeah? This is the second scenario. Third scenario, again, I'm not teaching anything new to you guys. I'm just kind of helping you guys relate to it so that when we come to the problems, we have these concepts to back us up. Now the third scenario is if I have a line like this and other line just falls on it. What is this making?
Sorry for breaking up. I'm gonna join it.
Yes, please. So when I have a line like this and other line kind of falls on it, what are these two angles called? Yeah.
Supplementary.
Supplementary angle, or they make up the straight angle basically. Yeah. Everybody is clear with this so far? Now,
Yeah. Wait, how many equals are there? I got it. This one. I got it. This and that. This one's the other one.
so we talked about the opposite of vertical angles. That is the case when we are talking about two lines intersecting each other. These are opposite of vertical angles and they are same. We talked about these two angles being called a supplementary angle because they add up to become 180 degree or a straight angle. And third thing that we talked about was if I have a pair of parallel lines and the third line intersects both of them, this pair is called corresponding angle, or this pair is called corresponding angles. Okay. Now, and corresponding angles are same in value. Now, there is one more scenario. I have a pair of parallel lines A, B and C. You guys know about the corresponding angles now.
Yeah.
How about this guy and this guy?
What? Oh, that one.
These two. What are these called?
I don't know. Oh wait.
Okay.
Wait, aren't they equal to? No. No, they are equal to each other.
No.
But what are they called first? Anahita, tell me.
I think they're still opposite angles.
They're opposite angles, but what are they called?
I forgot.
Supplementary and
Oh, complementary?
Kian, Swetcha, anybody remembers them? Greta,
Oh,
yeah.
adjacent?
Kian A, Kian J, Adya, Manas, Sidhu, Yaganya, anybody?
No, I don't.
You don't? Yaganya, can you say something with her? I just want to check if your microphone has gotten better now. Ayush, how about you? You forgot? Okay, thankfully I have not forgotten. Otherwise I would have got you guys confused. These are called opposite interior angles. So this is interior between these two parallel lines and they are opposite to each other and they are same. They are same. Why? Because if you are looking at angle 1 and angle 2, these two are opposite to each other across this intersecting line and they are interior between these two parallel lines. Okay. Now these two are same. You will ask me why? Because if you look at 1 and 3, these two are same because they are corresponding angles. And this guy is a vertical angle. So this is equal to this and this is equal to this. So angle 1 is equal to angle 3 and angle 3 is equal to angle 2 because if you look at this, these two lines are intersecting each other. These are vertical angles or opposite angles. Is equal to 2. So 1 is equal to 3 and 3 is equal to 2. Why would you not believe that 1 is equal to 2? Yeah? So they are opposite interior angles. So these are opposite to each other across the intersecting line and they are interior within the two parallel lines. That's why it's given a name, opposite interior angles. So there are only two takeaways before we jump on to some interesting problems. That if you have a pair of parallel lines, your corresponding angles are same and your opposite interior angles are same. If I am saying 1 and 2 are opposite interior angles, I can say this is angle 5 and this is angle 6. They are also opposite interior angles. Okay, they are opposite to each other and they are interior within the pair of parallel lines. Now let's jump on to some real problem because I have done enough blabbering without actually solving math problem. So let's solve some problem and see if we are able to deal with them very easily. So now here's a question, a sample question that you might come across. Here the angle is given as 136 degree and you are asked to find out the value of x. It says below are two parallel lines with a third line intersecting them. Find out the value of x.
But that's 136, right?
Yeah, see, this is a question that you could solve without even solving, right? Because as long as you know the concept that when you have parallel lines, the corresponding angles are same, you don't have to do any magic. Yes, Kian, A.
So then wouldn't it just be 136 degrees because they're both corresponding?
Yeah, that's right. So it's all about knowing the concept, that's it. You don't have to solve every math problem. Some of the things you can solve without by just by knowing the concept. Yeah?
I was thinking that, but I didn't know if I was right or wrong.
Okay. Anahita,
Every math problem is like this.
every math problem is like this. Trust me. It is up to us. How do we simplify them? That's why I was wasting everybody's time happily for initial 30 minutes to make sure that you guys get those concepts stuck in your brain so that when you come to the problem, it's like a cakewalk. Yeah? Does the cake walk like this? No, right? No. The cake doesn't walk. Okay. Let's look at one more problem. Have parallel line. This angle is 131 degree. You have to find out value of this angle.
Okay.
Swecha, what do you think, beta?
31.
Oh, wait. No, don't keep yourself unmuted always. Raise your hand so that everybody gets a chance to speak. Okay. Let me go to Grihita. Yes, Grihita.
So, sir, would it still be 131 degrees?
Okay. Anahita, Manas,
Yeah, I agree with that.
agree with them? Agree with each other? Ayush,
I also agree.
agree? Adya,
I agree with Grihita.
and you don't agree with Manas, he also said 131. I'm just kidding. Okay. No, so everybody is saying that they are same. Yeah? Sidhu, are you agreeing to this one or you have a different one?
I feel like it's 49 degrees, but
No, it's not 149 degree. See, this is the second part of the concept that we learned about.
we're finding the
This
angle
one.
on the other side.
This one. This is just the opposite interior angle. That's it. This is by definition. You don't have to solve it. These are like easy pickings, right? See, if you look at any exam for that matter, you'll get 20 questions in an exam. Do you have to solve all 20 of them? Probably not. There'll be probably 5-6 problems that will just test your concept. If you are clear with the concept, you will get it real quick in few seconds.
Wait.
Yep.
Equal. So opposite interior angles are always equal to each other.
That's a concept. We saw that. I pick up parallel lines. This angle and this angle, I'm saying they are same because you know that this angle and this angle are corresponding angles. These two are same. And this guy, when you look at these two angles, their vertical angles are opposite angles. So if you are at all dealing with a pair of parallel lines, your opposite interior angles don't have a choice of not being the same.
Yeah, and you can do it vice versa.
Yep. Swecha, do you agree with her? Now, all the fun is over. Now time to deal with something more interesting. What we'll do is, we will look at one more problem and then I will guide you guys to deal with geometry and algebra together. This is angle and this is other angle. This angle is given as 103 degree. Find out how much this will be. This is not corresponding angle. This is not opposite interior angle. Find it out. A little bit of math is involved here. Do it.
Yeah, what is the bottom number?
103.
Okay.
Anahita,
Oh, and is it
What does the top say?
you have to find it out.
is it
Oh, it's question mark.
Yeah, question mark.
Right?
is it 77?
I also
That's
got
the
77.
103, right?
I'm sorry?
That's the 103.
This is 103. I want you guys to find out the value of the question mark.
Okay. Okay, that's 103. Isn't that also 103?
Think about it and then tell me.
They look the same, so yeah.
See, I'm giving you guys enough clue. I'm saying that these two angles are not corresponding angles. So I don't have a choice of saying that they are the same in the first place. I can derive it. If I find it same, that's fine. But right now at least we see that these are not corresponding angles. Are these opposite interior angles? No, it doesn't look like. Interior angles are inside this. So we are talking about angles which are outside. So this is not interior angle, opposite interior angle. These are not corresponding angles either. So now you have to put some more thoughts around it. Yes, Anahita?
I got my answer.
How much it is?
77.
Okay. Swechha.
Yeah, I got the same thing.
77.
Yeah, I also got 70.
Okay, Sidhu.
I got 77.
77. Adya.
I got 75. I'm almost done.
Almost done. Okay. How about Yaganya? Yaganya. Can you hear me okay, beta? Kian J.
I'm done. I got 77.
Okay. All right. Ayush. How about you? 77? Not 67? Okay. All right. See, this is simple. You all got it. I'm not contesting or trying to prove anybody wrong. If I were you, this is how I will look at it. As soon as I see the question, I see that, okay, fine. These are parallel lines and these are intersecting line. What do we know about parallel line and intersecting line is when I have parallel line and the third line intersects both of them, my corresponding angles are same and my opposite interior angles are same. Unfortunately, these two are not corresponding angles, neither they are opposite interior angles. But nobody is stopping us from believing that these two are corresponding angles. So this is 103, this is 103. And these two are supplementary angle, meaning adding up to become 180. So if this is 103, 180 minus 103 is what this angle is. That is what is 77. Yeah? Does it make sense? Manas, Swechha, Kian, A, J, Grihita, everybody? Okay. So now, easy times are over and difficult times are coming your way. Now these are not difficult times. These are some interesting problems. That's what I call them. Because when you put your... Let me give you some interesting example first. If any of you are in track and field, is anybody in track and field?
It hasn't started yet.
Okay. So you will see that people who are trying to win the race, right? They keep putting the extra effort. They are trying to stretch their body to gain that extra speed. Likewise, when you're trying to solve a math problem and you say, oh, this is difficult, this is not difficult. You just have to stretch your brain. You have to put your brain to task. And when you question yourself, you come out of your comfort zone. 2 plus 2 is 4 that you guys have been knowing for ages now. You want to keep doing 2 plus 2 4 always? No. You have to stretch, come out of your comfort zone and try doing something. By thinking about it, let's look at one problem that makes you guys think. I have 3 lines meeting here at this point. Okay, this is O, this is N, this is M, and this is L. Okay,
Wait, sir. Is that N?
this is N. I was thinking that my drawing is horrible, my writing is also equally bad.
Alright, it was just a one-time mistake.
Alright, nice.
What are the points? Wait,
I am not done yet with the question, don't worry about it. Let me complete it. Then I'll give you guys enough time to think about it. So I have this line L and O. I'll not call it line, I'll call it line segment. Okay, so line segment L and O, M and O, and N and O meeting at point O. That means there is an angle LON, which is LOM, this angle. Okay, this is that angle. The value of this guy is given as 77 degrees. Okay? Then you have an angle LOM. LOM. Oops, what did I do? LON. Okay. LON is this angle, this whole thing. Okay? Is given as 77 degrees. From here to here, 77 degrees. Angle LOM is given as 9x plus 44. Okay? And then angle MON is given as 6x plus 3. Okay? Find the value of angle MON. And I know this might sound a little interesting and difficult. Let me read this question for you guys one more time because I keep saying, right? This makes your math easier. I'm reading the question one more time here. Read, analyze, then do it.
Wait, is it M-O-N or what is it?
MON. Yeah?
Yeah.
So let me read the question one more time for everybody. This question says that we have line segment LO, MO, and NO meeting at this point O. Yeah. I'll complete it. Let me just complete for everybody. Then we are given some information that angle LON, this whole complete angle, is 77 degrees. Angle LOM, so LOM is given as 9x plus 44. And angle MON is given as 6x plus 3. MON is given as 6x plus 3. We have been asked to find out the value of angle MON in absolute terms. Yes, Sujit.
I got the answer.
You got the answer already?
Yeah.
Okay. I will check on that. But let me check everybody. Did everybody get the question in the first place? You are given the complete angle as 77 degrees. This angle is given as in the form of this expression, and this angle is also given in the form of this expression. You have to find out the absolute value of this angle MON. And I'll let you guys struggle with this for next 5 minutes before I open my mouth.
Wait, do I also write L-O-N as question mark?
No, I'm only asking you guys to find out MON. LON is not question mark. LON is given as 77 degrees.
Even at 77?
77 degrees. Okay. LON, this full angle is given as 77 degrees. Okay.
Sir, what about L-O-N?
You don't have to find it out. I mean, you are given this value as 9x plus 44 degrees, and this is 6x plus 3. So if you find out this angle, that will be a part of this whole angle, right? So this whole angle minus this will give you this angle any which way. Okay? But the question says only find out this one. So if you can find out this one, you can find out the other one. Yeah.
Does LOM say 9x plus 44?
44, yeah. Yes.
So I just had a look at you said that was 77.
Mm-hmm.
So I ended up with 15x because I took away the 40.3
Mm-hmm.
equals to 30, and that divided is x is 2. That means angle MON is 15 plus 6x. So 6 times 2 plus 3 is 15.
Good. How about you?
I'm still
What you heard? Okay. Yes, sir. Tell me. What's happening? Okay. Yes, Ayush. I'm not being greedy here. I just want you guys to find out MON. If you find LOM also, I don't mind. But I need at least one answer, which is this one. Anything more than that will be a bonus. Yes, sir. MON. This one. Solve it first, then you'll be ready to tell me a story. I've heard one story so far. I want to hear more.
I think I got the answer.
Hmm?
I think I have like the answer.
Tell me what is the answer.
I got for MLN, I got 60 degrees, and for LOM, I got 62 degrees.
Okay. I'll come to you to understand how did you get that. Okay, I'm not confirming you that that answer is correct or not, because if I do so, everybody will, whoever is getting the same value is fine. Whoever is not getting the same value, they'll also think the same is fine, and people will start doubting what they are doing. Okay, so I don't want anybody to borrow from you. Let them try by themselves. I'll give probably another 2-3 minutes. Yes, Anahita, what do you get?
This is impossible to solve.
What is that, Beta?
This is impossible to solve.
Impossible to solve? No ways. With everybody of this intelligence level in the class, see, the only person in this class who is not intelligent, that is me. So you guys can solve it with ease for sure. Give it a try. That's what I'm saying. Stretch your neurons. Okay? Make your neurons work for you. You will find the thing. Start thinking about it. Yes, Ayush.
I also agree mostly for LOM I got 62 and for MLN I got 15.
Okay. Let's see what Sidhu got.
I think X is 2.
I don't know if I need to know about X. I need to know about MON. So if you could tell me what is the value of MON, that will make me happy.
15.
Okay. How about you?
15.
15. Okay. Kian A, Kian J.
And MLN I get 69. I'm really confused.
Confused? That's a good situation to be in. Because when we think that we are confused, that means we are thinking about it. And that's where the magic lies. Okay. Adya, how about you, beta?
I'm still thinking.
Okay. How about Grihita?
Sir, I'm still working on it.
Okay. I'll give you guys 1 more minute, okay? So that I have at least 10 more minutes after that to explain it and see if we can look at one more problem.
Is it okay for if I got for Emily I got 69?
MON, you got 69?
Yeah.
I don't know, beta, okay? I mean, I have to still try solving it, right?
I mean 41.
You got 41?
I mean 40. Yeah, sorry. I accidentally said.
Okay. So I don't know. I mean that's what I'm not going to confirm anybody because I've not solved it myself. And my biggest problem in life is I don't trust anybody. So okay, Adya, tell me.
I got for Emma and I got 15.
Okay. Okay. So I got many answers with 15 and Manas gave me another answer as well. So I'm still trying to convince myself what is the right answer. How about Kian A?
So I can't find the answer.
Okay. Now, I heard a story from Suchit here in the classroom, and I could see what Vivan has done as well. Let Swechha describe how did she arrive at 15 and 62. Swechha, can you explain that to everybody in the class, including me?
Yeah, so first I formed the equation of 9x plus 44 plus 6x plus 3 equals 77 degrees. And then I combined the like terms and simplified it, which made it 5x plus 47. And then I subtracted 47 on both sides and divided both sides by 15, which gave me x equals 2. And I was able to find out by like substituting x into the equation.
Okay.
Made my answer 15, and then I did the same for 9x plus 44.
Okay. Gian A, you have raised your hand.
I didn't mean to.
Okay. Now, so Swechha kind of described it quite well. Now everybody here. Now if I'm trying to solve this like a 5th grader, so that way I will feel 40 years younger. Yeah. Kids are 9, 10 years, right, when they're in 5th grade. Yeah. So I'm trying to get 40 years younger. Now here is the thing. This question says angle LOM is equal to 9x plus 44 and angle MON is 6x plus 3. So all these values are given to us in a cryptic way. I mean, there is no clear answer. They are given as variables. And it also says angle LON is 77 degree, meaning sum of this angle plus this angle is equal to 77 degree. Okay, let's use this information. So sum of the two angles is 77 degree. What are those two angles? LOM. LOM is how much? 9x plus 44. This is 9x plus 44 given here. Angle MON is given as 6x plus 3. So 6x plus 3. So 9x plus 44, which is my this angle, and 6x plus 3, which is my this angle, sum of these two is 77. That's what is given here. Now everything else is based on our calculation. Now if let's say x is nothing but apples, so 9 apples plus 6 apples, 15 apples, plus 44 plus 3 is how much? 47 equals 77. That means 15x equals 47 will go to this side, so 77 minus 47, which is 30. So 15x equals 30, that means x will be equal to 30 divided by 15. So time for you guys to do some tic-tac-toe. This is 30 is 15 times 2 and 15 is 15. You got the value of x equal to 2 and you are not done yet. Because you only got value of x which was not known before. Since this question says find out the value of this angle, I have to find out this angle only, which is 6x plus 3, that is what is given to us. But now we know the value of x, which is 2. I will put 2 here and then continue with this. So it becomes 6 times 2 equals 12 plus 3 is 15. So you got the value of this angle as 15. So this is 15 and this whole thing is 77. So if you want to find out this angle, out of curiosity, you will subtract 15 from 77. That will be your value of the angle. But the question, I'm sorry?
Is the answer?
Yeah. But again, one of my most hated statement. I don't care about the answer. Because, see, again, I keep on insisting on this thing. I will always tell you guys, don't worry about the answer. Focus on how is this whole thing derived. How does your brain process this information to conclude it? How does your brain work towards solving it? That is more important. Okay? Answer you will get, that is given, as long as you are clear about the concept. Yes, Anahita. Does it sound a little more comfortable than before now? No?
Yeah, it does. But how do we get from 15x plus 47 equals 77 to 30x equals 30 over 15? How do we get from that point to this point?
So this is where the story is. So I will do it one more time. See, I love getting kids bored with the same thing. Now see, how did we get this thing first? Because we are given that the angle LON is 77 degrees, correct? Agree? And then we are given that angle LOM, the first one. If I use a blue marker here, this angle from here to here is given as 9x plus 44, and this red marker tells us that this angle MON is given as 6x plus 3. That means the blue angle plus the red angle is equal to 77. That's what is given. So the blue angle is given as 9x plus 44. I put 9x plus 44 here. Plus the red angle, which is given as 6x plus 3. I put it here. Okay? I'm adding them together now. So when I add them, I have 9x plus 44 plus 6x plus 3. I cannot add apples to oranges. I will only add the apples together and then the oranges together. So I can only add the terms which have x in it. So 9x and 6x. 9x, you can call x as banana, apple, watermelon, blueberry, blackberry, raspberry, strawberry, whatever you like. So 9x, 9 blueberries plus 6 blueberries, 15 blueberries. 9 plus 6, 15 blueberries. So these two you have added. Now this 44 plus 3, obviously, no brainer. So you got 15x plus 47 equals 77. Okay? So that tells you, okay, how about 15x? If I just keep this x thing on one side, this guy goes to other side of the border and becomes minus, plus to minus. So 77 minus 47. 77 minus 47, which is nothing but 30. So you got 15x equals 30. That means x. So 15x is nothing but 15 times x. Correct?
Wait, is that a plus or minus? Where it says 15x equals 7, is that a minus?
Here it's a minus. 77 minus 47. Here you had a plus here, right? When you make something cross the equal to sign, plus changes to minus, minus changes to plus, multiplication changes to division, division changes to multiplication. So since we had a plus here, we had making this guy cross the equal to sign. So the plus will change to minus. So 77 minus 47. That is what gives you 30 here. Yeah. So now 15x equals 30. So 15 times of x is 30. That means x will be equal to nothing but 30 divided by 15, which is 2. So you got the value of x as 2, which was the unknown before. All these values that we had was in terms of x. And now we have decoded what is the value of x. So we'll just plug in the value of x. If you are trying to find out the value of this angle, I will plug in the value of x in this equation. If I am trying to find out the value of this angle, I will plug in the value of x in this equation. Yeah? Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
Magic done? Okay. Alright. Greta, Swechha, did I explain the way you understood this, or I took a different route altogether? Same? Okay. One last question. Oh, we have just 1 minute. So I will still dare to put that question here, and we will not try solving it here, but I would want you guys to at least think about it. So this is a question that we have, and this is a similar question, okay, nothing difficult about it. This time when Anahita looks at this question, she will not say that this is impossible to solve. Okay? This is given as angle B and this is given as angle A. Okay? It says angle A equals 6x minus 48. Angle B equals 4x plus 38. Find out the value of this angle.
Is 4x minus 58.
4x plus 38. So angle B is 4x plus 38, angle A is 6x minus 48, and these are two parallel lines, this is the intersecting line. And we have been asked to find out the value of angle B.
Sir, what does the first line say?
First one, angle A is 6x minus 48, which is this one. Angle B is 4x plus 38.
4x plus 38.
Yep. Yes, Anahita.
Wait, in the previous problem, you did both of them added, but for this one, it's one add, one subtract. So do we add on
look at the numbers. Look at the concept part of it. See here, we just learned that when you have opposite interior angles, they are same. So this angle and this angle will be same, but we are not given this angle, we are given this angle. But look at this angle and this angle, let's say this is C. So A and C are same. But here, these two angles together is making 180 degree. So that means your A and B together will make 180 because see, B plus C is equal to 180 degree and A is equal to C. So you can say A plus B will be equal to 180 degree as well. Now you know the value of A and you know the value of B. Add them together. 6x minus 48 plus 4x plus 38. This is adding up to become 180 degree.
So,
Yeah.
I got the value of x.
You can plug in the value of x and you will get the value. So again, yeah.
Yeah, I got the answer.
You got the answer. How much it is?
34.
Okay. So I will let you validate it by yourself, okay? Because we are already at the top of the hour. But here, in this case of this scenario also, if you look at what we are doing here, there are two concepts that we are clubbing together. One is concept around property of parallel lines. You are saying that okay, this angle and this angle are opposite interior angles, and by the property we know they are same. But here you have to deal with these two. This and this are same, and this add up to 180. That means this and this will also add up to 180 degree. And you just added them together to make it 180 degree. You have the value for B and A. Plug it here, get the value of x, and that gives you the clue.
X equals 70.
70. But again, like always, as I'm not worried about the answer, I'm not going to worry about it. But my question or my interest here is that are you guys clear and confident about how you go about solving these kind of problems? Another saying not confident. So don't worry about it then. We will kind of. So what we'll do is we will solve a couple of problems in the next class as well. Because it's like rubbing the problem again and again. Right? When you have body ache, what you do? You rub it, massage it. That's what we'll do. We'll massage this concept couple more times to be able to solve it with more confidence. Does it sound okay? Yes, Anaita.
Alright, so our answer is 5x. Do we have to add both of them and then add the other ones and then get the value of x again?
Think like a child. I mean, you guys are all child only for me. But what I'm saying is think like a child. I have 2 candies. I want to eat both of them. Add the 2. It becomes a bigger candy for you. That's how you deal with it. Okay. So let's do one thing. I want you guys to struggle with this problem a little bit more before the next class, meaning between now and the day after tomorrow. Try solving it by yourself. I'll upload the video of the class tonight. Then you try solving it sometime tomorrow. Spend 5-10 minutes just to see if your brain is able to process this or not. Okay? And then we will muddle the water a little bit more on Thursday to get a little more confident about it. Is that okay? Yeah? I know everybody is hungry. Time for concluding the day so that you guys can get ready for school tomorrow. So I'll let you guys go. And make sure that you watch the video at least 15 minutes of the video if you watch to grab the problem and then try solving it by yourself so that when we meet next time we have enough reasons to grapple with it. Alright?
Okay.
Alright, good night.
Bye.
Bye bye.